All a nigga need is some head and some peace. Whenever I talk to God, I got a bow to the east. Drinking coconut mojitos in the fabulous beach. Next time I... Yo, what's going on YouTube? The OG is back with another video. Yo, we got a Philly legend, man. We got Philly legend. I wish he was freestyling. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could react to a Beanie Sigel freestyle, but you know, with his voice and everything. But damn, I wish it was a freestyle that we was gonna talk about. But Beanie Sigel, he's in the tabloids right now. He had an interview with the Art of the Dialogue. Shout out to them. Shout out the Art of Dialogue channel. They always, you know, don't flag me. I appreciate that. You know, getting these reactions out, getting my point of view out. Beanie Sigel had stopped by. You know, they had an interview. They showing clips of the certain parts of the interview. Beanie Sigel responding to Dame Dash, referring to Jay-Z ruining his life, and how Dame was hurt that Beans picked a side and, you know, chose Jay over him after everything he invested in Beans. So Beanie Sigel came through. He responded. We're gonna see what he say, and you know, I'm gonna give my little point of view about it. You know, my little take about it. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Sigel Street. Oh my goodness. Oh, Beans, man, that's my name. I fuck with Beans heavy. I fuck with Beans so heavy.
Yeah. I know Dame, he said he was hurt when you chose Jay over him.
I was more bothered when Beans chose to go with Jay. That one hurt. Because I'd done a lot and prepared. I chose State Property over Rockware. And I wanted to just roll out with State Property. But it almost like he tricked Beans to shelf him, and he f***ed his life up to me doing that. But I had him. You know what I mean? Like, that was my new Jay.
Yeah, I saw that clip. I really didn't understand it because I didn't make a choice. I didn't choose between Jay or Dame. I just stayed neutral in that situation, and I voiced that numerous of times. Dame actually came and got me when I got out of prison. And we was on a tour bus and they was interviewing me. And they asked me then and there on the bus. Now I'm just getting out of prison. Like, he at the jail picked me up. And they posed that question that I was, you know, or made the statement that I was going to be with Dame Dash Music Group. And I said then that I didn't want to make that choice between Jay or Dame. I just wanted to stay neutral. So I saw the clip. And Dame made the statement that, you know, Jay ruined my life. But I don't feel like what. I'm here. James said he had a lot of plans. He had a lot, you know, that he was going to do, but I never got those conversations. So it's hard for me to, you know, agree with that, because I mean, if you had all those things that you said in place and that you was going to do and you wanted to do, it wasn't relayed to me. Like, I know if I got something for somebody, I'm be like, look, this what we gonna do. I got this lined up. I got this set up. After we do this, we gonna do this. We gonna do that. But
so
I never got that conversation.
He told him the plans.
And maybe he did have all those things, but that was he didn't share them with me.
So he never spoke to you about the plans he had for you. Because he said that he liked the State Property clothing line.
That's crazy if you didn't.
And it sounds like he feel like he could have made that clothing line bigger than Rockaware. So
at one point it was. When we wasn't broke up, when it was together, State Property was surpassing Rockaware. But the conversations that I had with Dame about that, it wasn't the conversations like how he stated it in the interview. Or I might not remember. But to my recollection,
I'm
we
gonna
never
let
had
it
those
finish because
conversations.
I
I believe if
something to
we
say,
had
but I'm
those
gonna let it finish.
conversations, I believe I would have rolled with Dame. I'd have rocked with Dame. Yeah, if Dame set me down and he had a plan, regardless what the plan was, and mapped it out like this was going to do, the smartest decision at that time for me would have rolled with Dame, because Dame was more accessible than Jay was. Dame was in the office every day. You could talk to Dame. You know what I mean? Dame used to come and chill on the block in South Philly. You know what I mean? Dame pull up in Biggs at Mom Duke's spot. So yeah, I think if we would have sat and he would have showed me and explained to me, you know, our business plan and what we was going to do, that would have been an easy decision, business wise, to rock out with Dame.
So it's okay. So that's the end of the video. But all right. So the first part I wanted to talk about, he said that he wanted to play it neutral because he didn't really want to pick a side for real. But it's like it's kind of no way to not pick a side when it's referring to business. When I'm not in that position to really speak on their business type of business, but when you in business, you have to pick a side on who you're gonna build your brand with. So you would have to pick a side. Like if two sides is not messing with each other and they disperse, like two business owners of the business, like just cut the business, and they like, all right, who gonna go with this side and who gonna go with this side? You would have to pick a side. And he chose Jay. Like that's okay. Like it's okay. That's what he chose. He chose Jay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you felt like your business model should have went with, and your career should have went with, and how you felt like who's going to navigate your career and what was best for you around that time. I feel like it was nothing wrong with that. Like, hey, like maybe Bean's career probably would have been better off with Dame. Like it probably would have, but he made his decision, but he didn't really. You can't say you try to play it neutral. You really can't. Like it's really hard to. It's really hard to be really cool with both of them, and especially how Jay is, and especially how Dame is. They real big that got real big egos and personalities. So if they felt like you was trying to play both ends of the fence, like they was gonna say something about it, or they was gonna just get you, like just keep you boxed at this little corner. Like they was going to not let you shine to a certain degree because you wasn't rocking real heavy on one side. So I don't really think that playing in neutral would have been, you was going to be able to do that. I really don't see that ever. I don't even see that happening. Like I don't think you saying like, oh, I'm playing in neutral was going to be a good thing at all. I ain't gonna lie. If you was like, oh, I ain't picking no sides, I ain't doing this and that, I think it wouldn't worked out for both sides. Both of them probably would have been like, nah, he fuck with that nigga too much. I don't really want him rocking with my brand. I need soldiers. He was Jay soldier. Like Beans, like when that Jada shit was happening, that Nas shit was happening, Beans was a soldier for real. Like he was out there. Like he was out there ready, like front line. He was ready to crack some shit. So they wanted that. So you playing in neutral wasn't going to happen. It wasn't possible. I ain't gonna lie. And he said another thing. He said Dame didn't relay the plan to him about how he was going to navigate his career to like you. If you come with me, I will do this for you. Like I will be your manager. I will do this and that. Like State Property merch will go crazy. This and that. Like I would make sure you good. Like he said that Dame didn't like vocalize that with him. Like he didn't tell him that, or unless he forgot. But there's no way if he did tell you, there's no way you was gonna forget that. So I would say I would say that you think he didn't say none of that stuff, but Dame said he did. So it's like a he said situation. Really don't know who's telling the truth. Like one saying that, oh, like I was gonna do this and that for them, and he went on to pick the side, like, you know, and one saying, oh, you didn't tell me what was going on, like you didn't really discuss this with me and pull me to the side, say, yo, like you slide with me, like we gonna make sure your career goes this way in the plan. Because he said if Dame would have did that and vocalized it, he was gonna roll with Dame, no question. Like he just said it. He said he was gonna do a no question, which is crazy. Like no question. I ain't gonna lie, like it, and I don't see Dame being the one to be like to hold his tongue or not say what he got in store, or like to brag about what he's gonna do for himself and his people. So he don't give off that type of person. So for him not to say this to Beans, it's kind of like, I don't know. I wasn't there. Like I don't know. It's a he said situation. Like I really don't know. Hopefully Dame can respond to that part, because he probably will be like, no, I did. Like I don't know what he talking about. Like I did. I feel like Dame will definitely be like, yeah, I definitely did multiple times. So it's a he said situation. But yeah, it's like a would have been, could have been. Like if it means would have rolled with Dame, who knows what State Property be about around this time, like how they trajectory would have went. Probably would have been better. I ain't gonna lie. Probably I see them probably be better. Like would they be like elite? Like I don't really don't know. I don't think so. But I feel like they would have been better off in their careers if they would have probably went with Dame. I feel like they definitely probably could have been. They could have had a strong union. That would have been a nice little situation for them. Yeah, I think it would have been better off for their career. But that's Beanie Sigel, man. I love Beans, man. Yo, Beanie Sigel. Shout out the Art of Dialogue channel, man. I mess with y'all. Go like all this shit. Go watch all this shit. Run their numbers up. Subscribe to their channel. Like my shit, please. Like my shit. Comment what y'all think. What y'all thoughts on this discussion. Comment what y'all want me to react to next. Subscribe to the OG. Roll to 1K. Roll to 1K. Hashtag roll to 1K. I see y'all later, man. When I was MLK, I should have been Malcolm X. I don't get a lot of them, so I don't block my blessings. Peep the snakes in the grass and they line of questions.